I see. So anyway, guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm just cleaning my household over here. And I'm just placing everything where it belongs. Making sure I place and bring my nice and beautiful green bag with me. Because my green bag helps me to give all my business cards. And I have to go to Officeworks to pick up my business cards. So what I say to my biological dad over here is I have to go and give out my business cards quickly. And I just have to go to the school to do it, and that's it. Or it's much more how it is. And what I do from that point is I go somewhere else. I make sure that no matter what, that people can just pick up my business card and just follow me around. And I have Cabramaga Public School following me. And that's it. I promise you those kids can always find me somewhere. And they can promote me on the dashboard somewhere. I promise you they can put these nice and beautiful business cards somewhere on their schools. And they can, the kids can see me. I say to Miss Laxton over here to just place my actual business card on a billboard somewhere over here. Put it on a billboard, or put it in every single class, please. And just put it on somewhere. And so every class can see who I am. Put it on the door, please. Put it on the door, and that's a nice and beautiful way for me to promote myself to all the kids as well. And I ask her to do it for me. And now I understand Jesus Christ is saying give her 100 business cards. And it's 100 classes over there. But it's more how it is. But every single time, I'm promise you it's more enough. And every single day, it's more how she can place all my nice and beautiful business cards on all the class doors. And guess what? I promise you it's more how it is. So what I do from that point is I let it be that way. I can say put it on a table or something. Put it anyway. Every single time, just figure a better way. So what I do is I can get glue tack. I can get glue tack, and if I want it specifically on the door somewhere, or it's more how I can give them glue tack as well. I'll go get some glue tack. There's a blue tack, and I give them some blue tack as well to do it for me. And it's just how the promotion is always happening. And I told them the promotion's always happening. And what they can do is find me on these doors and these mentions. So I'm starting to go and get myself some blue tack as well. And I give them some blue tack, and I have some blue tack and just post it on the schools around here. And if they never allow me to do it, then guess what? Probably it's more just give Miss Laxton the one business card and I move on. Roshi, then they never deserve me. Roshi, then I move on. So what I do every single time now is I focus upon helping myself to succeed, and I'm making sure that every single day I'm learning. I see, so guys, if you're asking anybody, or else if you're asking anybody to drop you off somewhere, then make sure you understand if you overwrite your question, there's no chance that you can overwrite your question, or it's more how I feel. So how I feel is I understand straight away that no matter what, that it's more how I feel that I can go and just do my life over here. But the thing is how my biological dad feels so angry to even drop me off, man. He feels this tempo where it's like I ask him a question and when he starts fucking crying because I fucking ask him to drop me off somewhere, man. When you're saying that's my biological dad, yeah? I move on, man. I move on. I'm very sure. I let him be. So what I do is I move on quickly because I understand what's important is when I ask him, and he's looking at me like in this fucking painful manner. Like it's so difficult for him to fucking drop me off, man. You understand? But what I do is I understand he has no fucking appointment with the doctor. But he does have an appointment, but he has no specific time fucking dates or time to be at the doctor's. I mean, he just goes to the fucking doctor's, man. And what I do is I make him fucking just drop me off from fucking Officeworks to Cabramaga 2. And fucking, that's it, man. From that point, I'm focusing on doing that now. I'm focused on making sure that I just go with him now. And I've already done my grooming sessions already, so I'm really quick about that. And I make sure, anyway, that what's important for me is to clean my shoes as well. And make sure that quickly, I make sure that I can go and deliver content in different ways. And ask your family. Ask people, are they able to drop you off? Are they able to do it? If I ask you, is it fair? Is it fair for me to ask you to drop me off somewhere? If you say no, it's fair, yeah? I just move on. I go somewhere else. Jesus Christ always drops you off. You understand? That's how it is. And what I want to do is clean the table as well. I want to make sure I have enough success over here to go and do my life over here. And then I focus on something different. So what I want to do is live my life to the best of my ability at least. And I go and vacuum the floor as well here. Make sure my table is nice and clean. And it's a glass table, guys. So a glass table is nice and beautiful as well. Because a glass table also has a see-through. I can see through the glass table. I can see the carpet on the floor. So that's the nice thing about glass tables. is you clean your table, and you can put some water on it a little bit that way. So making sure that when I clean my glass tables, I realize when I clean any kind of glass tables, I realize now it's much more how I feel. I never clean anything other than in my biological dads in terms of my life over here. So making sure I'm always cleaning when I need to. I'm always cleaning my room. And now, my room is my word I am. I'm not saying that in life, or else you may have to clean some glass tables. You understand? And what I do is I just go quickly over here because I understand he wants to go. I want to just do this much quicker. And as I go and live my life quicker, making sure that if you want to bring some toilet paper with you to sneeze on or something like that, you always can do that for yourself. You can always do something to help your life to succeed. But I'm understanding straight away how I feel. And how I feel is different. And how I do life is different. So what I do in the car with my biological dad over here is I go and do something greater. And he can drop me off to Caramanga High School. I mean, he can drop me off to Caramanga Public School. And guess what? I promise you, that's it. I promise you, he's dropping me off to Caramanga Public School as well. Because that's how it is. I focus upon helping myself to succeed. And I love my life quickly. I'll make sure to go and do this a lot. Or should I place my nice and beautiful towel? And you can, I place my towel in the actual, let's say, laundry room before I leave the biological dad's house. Look at my wallet over here. I finally remember that my wallet over here, I have to see to bring my keys and my wallet. So before I actually leave the house, or before I leave my biological dad's house, or any kind of room where I may sleep in, I check my shoulder bag to see, is my beautiful wallet inside of my shoulder bag. So let's have a look over here. Making sure that no matter what, that he can drop me off really quickly to the car. But what I do first, what I do with my biological dad first, is I first get him to drop me off at the office works. And this is, Roger, this guys is a skill right here. And this is a skill. I get him to drop me off at office works, and then say, just hold on for me to drop me off at Caramanga High School as well. I'm rushing. Then what I do is a little bit that way. And then guess what, then he has to drop me off at Caramanga High School as well. I promise you, then I say, do you want me to catch the bus? I mean, in a sense, so it's much faster for me to do this. And every single day I'm learning how to actually go and grow myself. But as I go and grow myself differently, I'm understanding always go and close the gate for yourself and never do it for other people. But making sure that I understand that straight away, I'm doing it for myself over here. Because it's just that kind of thing, yeah? So I'm understanding that if you want to go and grow yourself differently, and you want to make sure that you have that nice and beautiful tone, then just speak with yourself rather than other people when you're in the car with them. And that way you're learning. I mean, what are you learning? When you're learning the art of courage, when you're learning to speak with yourself all day long, ja mogu da idemo Office Works. Ja kažem po Office Works tamo gdje je Office Works, gdje je tamo u McDonald's, pa nikad nisi bio u Office Works ovdje. Ja kažem tamo da se printa sve ono što su papire, da se printa papire. Ja kažem pa idi pravo pa ja ću ti pokažem, pošto tako je. Ja vidim ovako, I see, so I realize what guys in terms of life, I realize what's amazing about life is understanding straight away how life is moving forward. So as I move forward, I'm focusing on helping my life to succeed, and I'm making sure that I always understand straight away how I live my life. So I focus on doing something to help my life to succeed differently, and I'm making sure that I realize that I'm always focusing on something that's moving me forward. But what moves me forward today is speaking more to you than other people, regardless of what's happening, because what's important for me is to have a conversation with myself rather than other people. And that way I'm loving myself more. I'm doing a greater job for myself. So all the time when I go and do something always to live my life, I can see how other people get stressing, they have stress in life to even drive me around or anything like that. So never even rely on them. I mean, go with the Uber or something. I mean, go and understand to go and get the car of yourself in terms of you're the car, but make sure that no matter what, they're using the car, which is the Uber driving service or taxi, and go where you want to go with taxi and stuff like that. And never rely on other people to drive you anywhere. I understand, but make sure you understand that if they're giving a service of that with Uber, they much more understand that you can get yourself the Uber is much better than having your biological parents to drive you around when you can go with the Uber. I understand, so make sure you understand that what's important. Ja kažem, možeš ideš desno ovdje. I see, so I'm just giving my biological dad some directions over here, but I'm understanding anyway. Ja sam rekao desno. I see, so every single day I'm focusing on understanding that what's important for me is learning something around life, and I'm learning to just go and grow myself. I'm not saying straight away how I feel when I say you have to go right, but the guy's going left for some reason, and I have no idea where he's going. Or else now what I do is I focus on something that's helping me move forward. I just want to ask, ne znam gdje ideš?
Office works.
Ja mi pa office works ti je tamo.
Gdje?
Ja mi pa tamo ti je office work. Ja mi pa gdje je ovuda ideš? I see, so every single day I understand straight away that when I'm doing something to help my life, I'm learning to pronounce myself better, but when I'm pronouncing myself better, I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do. I'm learning very quickly upon how I understand straight away. When other people never want to listen to you, I move on. I move on when they never want to listen to you. So I'm not saying that I'm showing my biological dad over here where you can go to help me to go to the nice beautiful office works over here. So I'm not saying that once I'm understanding, I'm giving him directions, but he never wants to go my directions. So I just let it be. Or it's more how I understand he wants to go his own way, and I let it be. Or it's more how I feel that for myself, at least, I'm understanding I'm doing something for myself to succeed, and I'm making sure that what I need to do all the time is focus on understanding people never want to go your way. Then make sure you understand that they're very angry at you. Understand? First, they're very angry at you when they never want to go your way. Understand? Because if you understand Jesus Christ, he says, "Come my way," and most people never want to come his way. I mean, why? Because they're angry at Jesus Christ. I mean, they're angry at him. I mean, just in. Or should all other unaware. First, they're unaware and they're angry. Or should they're arrogant. When Jesus Christ says, "Follow the 10 Commandments of God," then other people never want to come to Jesus Christ and they never want to agree with that. Or it's because they're never following his directions, yeah? Or Jesus Christ says, "Follow my 10 Commandments of God," and most people in the planet do follow it, but 1% of the people in the planet never follow it. Understand? And guess what? Probably it's much more how you understand straight away that everybody has, to some extent, fallen short of the 10 Commandments somewhere in life. Understand? I mean, everybody's fallen short of the 10 Commandments. So you have to understand anyway, what you need to realize is, yes, I went around also stealing products and also stealing like food and drinks and chocolate. I was stealing chocolate and I was stealing food and drinks in actual high school over there. Understand? But that's how it is, yeah? I mean, I fell short of the 10 Commandments because Jesus Christ says, "I never steal." I mean, he never steals anything. Understand? So that's how it is, yeah? And focus on understanding that no matter what, if you're learning something about life and you're focusing on just letting them go their direction, and guess what happens? I mean, you have to talk to them. Ja kažu, idi desno ovdje.
Zašto?
Ja kažem, pa idem u Office Works ovdje gdje je Hoxton Park.
Pa imam tamo office works.
Ja kažem, idem na ovaj Office Works pošto sam tamo radio business cards. Ja sam tamo printao business cards, a ne ovaj u Office Works u Vedov Park. Ja nisam printao tamo u Western Australia u Office Works business cards. Ja sam printao tamo u Hoxton Park samo. So anyway guys, so what's important is understanding that no matter what, if you want to go and do something greater, then understand that you have to go and show people directions in different ways about life, and then focus upon something where understand that no matter what, you just never hit back in a violent way and just move out of the car and just go out of the car quickly. And that way you understand that no matter what, that you're learning very quickly upon what you need to do to succeed, but I'm never wasting time here. I'm making sure I can go the long way with my biological dad, with his car and stuff like that. But what's amazing about life is focusing on understanding that as soon as people never understand where they're going, then you have to talk to them in a way of words to understand you more, because they never even understand you. In a sense, so when they never understand where they're going in life, it's because you have to talk to them and you have to keep talking to them more. So what's important for me is I understand that no matter what, in this situation over here with my biological dad, I have to actually speak out to him where the fuck he's going. Because he never fucking understands my words when I say go this way and go this way, or else he never wants to go my way. Then he's fucking leading me to Western Australia over there from New South Wales by car, and he wants me to fucking wait 45,000 hours to get my fucking business cards, man. And I say, hey, it's never that way, it's this way over here. I mean, understand? I mean, when I do that for myself all the time, I understand that when they get angry about you and they're driving you and they're getting angry, I love it. It's more how if they say no to you completely, then guess what, then that's when you just go your own way. But if they're getting angry and they're driving you and they're getting angry and driving you though, even though they may be angry and driving you, then they're still driving you, aren't they? I mean, they're still just in a stressful manner. I mean, they're actually stressful about their life in terms of, I mean, they're stressful about their life. And you have to understand straight away how to grow yourself in different ways. So as you grow yourself in different ways, I'm not saying how to just grow myself in the best kind of manner all the time, to focus on saying that, anyway, I'm never wasting time. I'm just going for a cruise with my biological dad a bit, because he's leading himself and I astray over here, and he's just going a fucking long way somewhere. And I'm not saying everything's a long way, but the closer way is much better than the long way. You understand? So the whole point is understanding that no matter what, that if somebody's wasting time to drive you, at least, or should they're not wasting time to drive you, but they have to also understand that if they accept to drive you, and you are somebody who's actually, let's say, asking them to drive you, then go and really drive yourself much more, and understand that no matter what, that every single time, if they're willing to drive you, then they're still loving you and they're still giving you love in that moment to drive you. So appreciate the free gift when people drive you around for free. Appreciate this content when I give it to you for free, because other people are fucking charging you for this content. I mean, other people are charging you for their life. I'm giving it to you for free. You understand? So you must understand that when you look at Gary Vaynerchuk and his seminars online, or she has over 120 seminars, it's for free. But you have to understand how much money he's given to have those seminars around. Or camera people are fucking taping him. Or he goes to the seminar. Or he gives money and his own money to get to the seminar. Or Gary Vaynerchuk, you know what that's not. I say anyway, so what's important is understanding that if you go straight away to life itself, and understand straight away how people honestly have no idea where they're going, and they've been living here for fucking 6 years, and they have no idea where the fucking places are around here. So you must understand, they live in one fucking area, and they fucking never familiarize themselves with the area still. You understand? And why is that? I mean, guess what, bro? It's much more how you have to understand straight away that they're afraid to even go and see anything about life. So you must understand, so when you're actually growing in your life and you're looking forward to the nice and beautiful deal of life, and you're making sure that no matter what, that you're going and growing yourself differently, and you're making sure that no matter what, you always have a free ride when you're asking people for content, and you're making sure that you're nice and beautiful in terms of whatever you're doing. So if you focus upon helping yourself to succeed differently, then make sure that you're understanding how to talk to yourself more than other people, because if they're angry while you're talking to yourself only, and guess what? It's more how you have to understand straight away how you feel. And how you feel is a greater way of life. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that you can see straight away how you feel. And how you feel is understand straight away that if somebody hits you because you're asking them for some kind of content or something like that, then you have to understand how you feel. And what you feel about life is straight away ask them more and more to drive you around and to go and do something about your life, to go and give you power much more to go and do something that you love to do. But you have to understand over here, I feel my biological dad really hates life, and he hates to, let's say, drive me around. But he's driving me around. But he's really showing me the anger, or he's showing me anger about life over here, that he's saying that there's something better to do than driving me around. And so what I do is a little bit, but you must understand it's more how he said yes to me. So because he said yes to me to drive me around, I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon how to just go and dwell upon something that's helping me move forward. Because what helps me move forward is a different life. And because I have a different life, I'm learning how to actually give you that content. But what content is that, bro? It's content about life. It's content about helping yourself to succeed. We have to understand that some people get angry at you, and because they get angry at you because they're driving you, then you have to understand that those people are really in a stressful moment, and they're very negative to some degree. You understand? So make sure you understand that everything is going really great for me over here. But make sure you understand that if they're getting angry and if they're showing you sus kind of anger or something like that, bro, it's a negative, bro, guess what, bro, as long as they never hit you, then they're never negative, really. But it's more how they have to talk more, or else they have to talk their words more. And that's what they never understand, or else they never understand how to express themselves. So they express themselves in anger. Understand? And that's what it is with my biological dad. Approaching when I'm expressing myself with different areas of life and what I have every single day, and I'm learning something along the way about what's going on, and I'm focusing on understanding how I feel. And how I feel is just to talk to myself when other people have so much anger, and they go and start huffing and puffing like they're so angry, and they start really doing something to cry in front of you because they're so angry. And what you do is just talk to yourself and never even talk to them. Or when somebody's crying around you, I mean, talk to yourself more than them. and talk to yourself more than that, because you're giving them the answer already. I mean, you're already giving them the answer of life, which is making sure that no matter what, they're looking for a better idea. Or if you're looking for a better idea, always, I'm making sure that I understand straight away how to go and grow myself. But every single day I'm focusing on something nice and beautiful. So as I grow with myself in a nice and beautiful way, I'm pretty sure they can see straight away how they can go and do what their life is. But every single day I'm focusing on understanding как je ovdje možeš levo na ovaj semaphore. I see it's always, I make sure that I ask them to just be around to make sure that they can drive me to another place. And I want to ask always how to go and grow myself. And that way I'm learning how to just go and ask always. And if they say no, I just move on. I move on. I kažem ovdje levo možeš da ideš, da ovaj auto ide. I see, anyway, so what's important is being nice and beautiful, to understand that I see Jesus Christ says that he's stressful, and I mean I understand when I really grow myself in different ways, I'm learning how to go and become much more every single day. But I just talk to myself to see the reactions, and I see the reactions in different ways to understand that I'm always focusing on helping myself to deliver myself, but then they can see straight away how they are in terms of how they went all the way and all the blocks over there to go and do something, and then they want to listen, and then they want to say how much there is. So I focus on understanding that I just go now because I understand he's parking over here. And I'm saying that what I do is I just focus upon helping myself to deliver my contents over here. So what I want to do is I just want to go and pick up my business cards over here. I'm focusing upon helping myself to deliver in a way that my biological dad just parks the car and he wants to wait in the car. Or she wants to wait in the car, so it's excellent for me. So which means that he wants to drive me somewhere else. I mean, my biological dad wants to drive me somewhere else now. So what I do is I focus on understanding that because I left my actual shoulder bag with him over here, firstly, it's more how I feel that I never do that again. I never want to do that again. I never want to go and leave my actual, let's say, shoulder bag with anybody else anymore. And I'm just learning that now. But the thing is now, that since I've done that, I want to go and actually grab my shoulder bag now. I actually want to grab my shoulder bag now. And the thing is, I want to just say, to ask him here. Whereas if I ask him here, probably it's more how I've already did the asking, but guess what? Whereas it's more how I feel that no matter what, I just go and see what Jesus Christ does here. I probably ask Jesus Christ, what does he do with the shoulder bag here? I probably Jesus Christ says, it's much better for me to go and grab my shoulder bag here. And I'll go grab my shoulder bag because I don't want to leave my shoulder bag with other people. And that's the thing, yeah? I see it's funny, yeah? I mean, every single day I'm focusing on helping myself to deliver something around here. So I get my shoulder bag and I go and ask him over here to just drive me to Cabramatta High School. I want to see what he says, because that way I'm learning very quickly upon how to just go and do greater. I say over here. Ja mogu samo da vidim ovdje. Ja kažem, možda me voziš do Cabramatte?
Što ćeš Cabramatte?
Ja mogu da idem do škole tamo da dam biznis karte.
Biznis kartu u školu da daš?
Ja
kažem, si normalan?
Ja kažem, pošto tamo sam vidio jednu učiteljicu što je u 2003. godine, pa ona je još tamo. I mogu da joj dam nešto.
Ti si bolestan, okej?
Ja te pitam.
Šta?
Ja te pitam, možeš da ideš sada ako hoćeš. Ja te pitam.
Pa gdje ćeš sada? Šta radiš?
Ja idem samo da...
Pa idi!
Ja idem da dam svoje biznis karte tamo.
Idi.
Ja te pitam, možeš da me voziš? Ja ti kažem, ne moraš ako nećeš. Ja ti kažem, ako nećeš da me voziš, ja ti kažem, ne tvoja. Ja ti kažem, možeš da ideš sada.
Idi uzmi. Ti si bolestan, majt.
Ja te pitam samo. Ja te samo pitam. Ja ti kažem, jesi rekao da. I see, so anyway, so when you can hear how angry my biological dad is, so guess what? It's more how, I mean, he looks very stupid. I mean, in a sense, so it's more how I understand he's getting angry and he's showing me angry kind of devotions over here. But that's the thing, yeah, I'm learning to ask questions. And then they get angry like that. I mean, do you see how angry he gets? And you see how angry he looks? And that's the thing, yeah, I realize he's very over-controlling like this. And he makes people afraid. Which he makes people afraid, but that's the thing, man. I never want to be around those people. But guess what? It's more how I feel that I have to be around him. I have to be around him for now. I'll let him be. I never hate him. But the thing is that when you're asking him, he fucking... what the fuck is going on around here, man? I'm saying, I mean, he fucking gets angry, man. I'm saying, I mean, do you hear him? Because why? I mean, why does he get angry at you when you're asking questions, for fuck's sake? I'm saying, I mean, do you want to be around those people? I mean, guess what? I didn't want to be around those people. I promise you. I promise you. I understand that he gets angry, but I'm asking a simple question. I mean, are you able to drive me over here? I mean, what the fuck, bro? I'm asking you. You can go now if you want. I mean, you can go now if you want. I mean, do you get it? Well, that's what I'm saying. That he gets angry to do that for me. But guess what? Approach is doing it. Approach he wants to drive me. But he's getting angry or he's angry. I don't want to be around angry people overall. Understand? So that's it. I don't want to be around angry people. So what do I do? I let it be. Or else now, guess what? Approach you, it's much more how I feel that Jesus Christ says that no matter what that I feel, every single time I have to be around him. I have to respect my own father, as Jesus Christ says, yeah? But do you want to be around angry people? Approach Jesus Christ says that he never wants to be around angry people, or does he want to be around angry people? Approach Jesus Christ says that overall, approach Jesus Christ says that he never wants to be around angry people overall. But Jesus Christ says that yes, it's like a confusion over here. But yes, it's your family, it's your family, and it's your biological family who may be angry. So you have to respect father and mother at least, is what Jesus Christ says. You understand? And overall, Jesus Christ says overall, never be around these people who are very angry like this when you ask a question, because they're over controlling, and they're people who want to control you, and they're people who want to ridicule you and criticize you negatively, and they want to hit you eventually, because they're getting angry. You understand? And I understand Jesus Christ says that it's the case if they're angry. I mean, in a sense, so learn something about life and learn how to actually go and grow yourself. But as you're growing yourself differently, you're focusing on understanding how you feel. And how you feel is how you understand straight away how to do better. Okay, so I say hi. I'm Danny Milivojevic. I have 600 business cards. I'm Danny Milivojevic. I thank you. I thank you very much. I thank you. So anyway. Alright, so what's important right here is I'm focusing on just helping myself to succeed quickly, and I understand I'm just getting a free ride over here with my logical dad, but guess what? Broshu is angry, yeah? And Jesus Christ says, never be around angry people like this, who are angry at you. I understand? But because it's my biological dad, or else he gives me accommodation for free. I mean, he gives me a free ride over here. Broshu is saying yes, Broshu is saying yes, but he's angry when he says yes. I mean, he's angry when he says yes. You understand? And that's why it teaches me. That teaches me to just stay away from those people overall. I mean, in a sense, so with my biological dad, I can be with him. But I promise you, if he starts causing me violence, I just fucking move away from him totally. I promise you, if he has to hit me, over and over again, and he gets a fucking knife and stabs me, and guess what? I don't want to fucking be around him at all. Then, I mean, I don't want to be around my biological family if they want to kill me. I mean, in the sense of what I do is I always get my nice and beautiful car. There's my word eye, and my nice and beautiful way of life over here is I'm just understanding straight away how I do life. And as I do life, I do something quickly, yeah? I do something the nice and beautiful way. So I'm always understanding that what I want to do is I want to make them ask me questions. But that's how I understand straight away that instead of me pointing directions at other people who are driving me, I'll make them ask me questions. I'll make them ask me in terms of life and point directions at me. Understand? But why at me? I mean, it's more how I don't make them point directions at me. I make them ask me questions about where to go. Because that way they're curious about life. Ja moram da idem u kabinatu.
Gdje idem?
Ja vidim pa ideš desno. I realize what I say over here, I kaže pa opet desno. Ja kaže idem za Liverpool. I say, so what I say over here is I focus on understanding anyway that what I want to do is I want to just go and grab myself a nice and beautiful victory here, and I want to let him go where he wants to go. I want to make sure that he goes to Liverpool. So what I say is or I say to him that I just go to Liverpool over here so I can go and do a great job. So what I do is I focus on doing it now. Because samo vozi do Liverpool. Kažem, ja vidim da si čovjek koji hoće da ide kod doktora. I say anyway, so what I do is every single day that what I want to do is I focus on doing my life in a different way, I just focus on getting to places differently, because every single day I focus upon helping my life to succeed differently. But that's the thing, yeah. First, you just make sure that you're learning quickly upon just getting away from people, and just getting away from other people who are saying words of encouragement, and they're saying something that is more encouraging. And first, they encourage me through the way they're driving, but they give me so many confusional signals about life, and they may give you, or first they may give you words, but they give you the fucking anger with the words. And or as if you have to give me fucking anger while you give me words, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be around angry people who give me words. I mean, I want to be around happy people who give me words. There's a big difference, yeah? So what I do is I move along, and I move along differently. And as I go and do something different, for myself at least, I make sure that what I want to do always is focus on helping myself see that he's the one that wants to drive me. Of course, he wants to drive me. Of course, he feels that somebody's taking advantage of him. Or as my biological dad feels that somebody's fucking toying with him in life. Or it's himself. Or he's fucking angry at himself, but he feels that he's angry at other people. I mean, he's blaming life. I mean, he's blaming other people, and because he's blaming other people, I'm able to speak like this in front of him because he never understands much English in life. So I'm not saying that what I do is I have the best time now, because I can learn exactly what's happening. But he feels that he's angry at other people, but he's angry at himself. But he never wants to admit that. I mean, he never wants to admit that he's angry at himself for this. I mean, he never wants to go back to himself, or else he wants to be angry at others only. I mean, he never wants to be angry at himself. I mean, he never wants to own up to the responsibility of his life. And what he's saying to me is, he never wants to own up to growing more. I mean, he's saying to me that he never wants to live life anymore. Or that's what he's saying to me now. I mean, he's saying to me that he never wants to live life because he's so angry at me for everything. I mean, he's miserable, yeah? I mean, he never wants to live life because he's angry at me because he has to drive me around. And he's saying to me, really, that he never wants to live life, and he wants to go away from this world, and he wants to die, and he wants to just fucking do nothing, or else he wants to just go away with Jesus Christ, is what he's saying. I mean, he's just so miserable in this life, and that's my biological dad. And he's driving me here. I mean, he's driving me. I mean, is he hitting me? I mean, is he trying to stab me? Or is he trying to kill me? I'm probably no. He's never trying to kill me. I mean, he's right here. I mean, he's driving me around, but he's so angry about life, or he's angry at me for driving me. I ask him, or else if I ask you and say, hey, I mean, I want you to drive me. I mean, are you able to drive me? And you say yes, but then you get fucking angry at me for driving me, and you're fucking angry at me more and more for fucking driving me, and you're so fucking angry, and you're fucking still angry at me. Fucking 10 hours later, you're still angry at me. I mean, you're fucking showing me distress, and you're fucking showing me how fucking angry you are, and you're fucking hitting yourself as well, and you're fucking hitting the window for driving me as well. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, are you showing me misery about life? And are you showing me that you want to fucking commit suicide? I mean, of course you are. I mean, are you showing me that you want to kill somebody? Probably, yeah. I mean, you're showing me that you really want to kill me in life. I love it. I mean, it's misery, man. I mean, in the sense of what do I do here? I make sure I never fucking go and get in the car with him ever again. I mean, I brush Jesus Christ says it's much more how I feel. I mean, Jesus Christ understands that. I mean, but Jesus Christ says with him, I'm pretty sure he never feels afraid of him. But that's the thing, I'm pretty sure he can get a knife and stab me, man. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he can get a knife and stab me because of how angry he is at me. I'm pretty sure. That's the thing, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's so scary for me to be in the car. I'm pretty sure it's so scary, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the truth. I'm pretty sure Jesus Christ, yes. I'm pretty sure Jesus Christ says yes. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm experiencing now. I'm experiencing a lot of anger from him. That's why I had to fucking run away a few times from him. I had to run away from him, and I'm honest about that. And I understand that I respect him. I respect him totally. But I had to run away from him because I feel there's a psychotic killer in my house. You understand? I felt unsafe. I still feel unsafe with him. I feel very unsafe with my biological dad, man. You understand? I feel unsafe because he's so angry at me always. He's always fucking angry at me, whatever I say. I mean, in sense of what I do is I let it be. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, the truth is like that. You understand? And why do I go with him? I mean, Jesus Christ says I respect father and mother. But that's the way it is. I mean, but Jesus Christ says that it's more like that. I mean, respect your mother and father. Whereas although Jesus Christ says it's much better for me to go another way and to go another direction and to never ever go with him in the first place. Whereas Jesus Christ says that with Mary, or with Jesus Christ, I realize if Jesus Christ, for example, understands, I'll ask Jesus Christ to see this. Whereas if Mary's angry like this at Jesus Christ in a way that she's getting angry at, whereas Jesus Christ says that he just moves away from her altogether. Or she moves away from her altogether. I mean, understand? Because that's how it is, yeah? I have to move away from him altogether to feel safer. I have to make sure that it's my road now, from now on. Whereas my road from now on is to go another way and to never ask him any questions. Because I have something better to do. I make sure, ja kažem ti idi kod doktora, pravo.
Neću, idem kod doktora sada, idem u 3 sata, idem kod mehaničara, izgubio sam $100 do sada. Gdje idem? Kabromatu da to stavim, gdje idem?
Ja vidim, pa idi gdje hoćeš.
Gdje idem?
Ja vidim, pa gdje...
Ma gdje ideš ti?
Ja mogu da idem u kamatu. Ja mogu da idem tamo u kamata public school. Ja ne znam gdje ti ideš. Ja kažem, ja vidim da si mi rekao da ideš kod doktora. Ja vidim, pa onda dođe mehaničar. Ja ne znam gdje ti ideš.
Doktor radi od 3 sata.
Ja vidim, pa sad, tek sad si mi rekao da radi doktor od 3 sata. Ja ne znam kad ti moraš da ideš kod doktora.
Idem u onaj office works, a tamo office works, eno ga tamo stoji. Uz put, idem 20 km u krug, ti si lud.
Ja sam ti rekao, okreni se levo, desno, idi tamo desno i ti si išao levo. I nisi mi htio da slušaš. Ja ti kažem, nisi htio da me slušaš. See, so what I want to do now is I just want to get out of the car. And what I want to do is just get out of the car really quickly. So I just want to move somewhere else because I want to let him move. I want to let him just drop me off over here at the actual lights, and I just want to fucking go my own way, man. I don't want to fucking be in the car with him, man. I mean, that's a quick thing, man. Or else it's much more how I feel. So how I feel is when the nice and beautiful lights stop over here, I just want to fucking move out of the car and just go my own way, and very quickly let it be. I'll just let it be now. It's more how I feel. He can drive me all the way there, but the thing is, I feel to just get out of the fucking car very quickly. Let it be now. Whereas now, I understand Jesus Christ says that if you want to move out of the car here, then you can. Whereas now, Jesus Christ says that with him, he moves out. Ja ću ovdje idem.
Nemoj to ovdje.
Ja ću idem ovdje.
Zašto?
Mogu da idem u Liverpool ovako.
Molim?
Ja mogu da idem u Liverpool. Kažem, ajde ti idi. Say fuck that, man. I just went out of the car, man. I feel unsafe with him. And I never want to be in his car, man. You understand? I never fucking want to be in his car, man. And that's how it is, man. You see me? Now you fucking understand me. He can drive me to Cameron now. Russia, he can drive me to fucking Cameron now, mate. Russia, it's another 5-10 minute drive. I don't want to fucking be with him anymore like that. Oh, you understand? Imagine having to get out of the fucking car because you don't want to be with your fucking biological dad anymore in this lifetime. Or that's how I fucking feel. I never want to fucking be with him anymore in this lifetime anymore. And that's how I fucking feel. I never want to be with him anymore. I never want to fucking talk to him anymore. I don't want to fucking talk to him anymore. Even though he fucking drove me, I don't want to fucking be with him anymore. I want him to fucking go away from this world. You understand? I want him to fucking go somewhere else. But that's my job. I love him. I love him so much. I want him to fucking die. I want him to fucking die and just fuck off from this lifetime, man. It's so fucking miserable in this life. Just fucking die, man. I tell him now. I want you to fucking die, mate. Just fuck off from this lifetime, for fuck's sake, man. Stop fucking being angry at me, for fuck's sake. I don't fucking need you in this lifetime. For fuck's sake. You understand? That's how it is, yeah? So what I'm doing now is I'm fucking walking to Cabramatta, man. You understand? So I don't want to fucking be in this car, man. You guys can hear me, man. Do you fucking think I'm joking over here? I'm fucking honest, mate. You understand? I'm fucking honest about this, man. I don't want to fucking be in his car, man. I want him to fucking die as quickly as fucking possible. Go and fucking die, for fuck's sake. I don't want you in my life, man. I never want him in my life anymore. I mean, for fuck's sake, just fucking have a heart attack and boom, boom, and just fucking die. I'll give you the money for the fucking funeral and fuck off. That's how I feel about him. Understand? I'm fucking honest. I don't want him in my life, man. I don't want my biological dad in my life anymore. I mean, fucking die straight away, man. Fuck off from my life. I mean, that's it. I mean, fuck off. And go fucking to Jesus Christ over there. I mean, for fuck's sake, I never want you around me anymore. You understand? And that's how I fucking feel. I don't want him around me anymore. I mean, fucking die for fuck's sake. I mean, die fucking right today, man. I mean, for fuck's sake. I never want to die. I don't want him around me anymore. I want him to fucking have a heart attack on the floor and that's it. I mean, fuck off. I mean, fuck off right away. And that's how it is, yeah? I mean, why are you fucking angry at me for? In life? For your fucking misery in your fucking life, mate. You're fucking angry at me, huh? You're fucking angry at me for your fucking life, huh? I mean, fuck off then. I mean, fucking go and kill yourself. And stop fucking being angry at me. For fuck's sake. You understand? I mean, just fucking go and die. And fuck off. And that's what it is. For fuck's sake. You understand? And stop fucking being angry at me. For fucking wanting to drive me. When you want to fucking drive me around, then stop fucking being angry at me for wanting to drive me around. Well, for fuck's sake, I don't want to be around those people anymore. You understand? I don't want to fucking be around him, or else he makes me feel unsafe, man. I mean, it makes me feel fucking so unsafe in life. I feel like a serial killer is around me always, for fuck's sake. I don't want to be around those people. When you fucking think I'm joking over here, I'm never fucking joking about this. I'm fucking serious, man. Oh. I never want to fucking ask him questions anymore. I don't want to fucking talk to him anymore about anything. I never fucking want him around me anymore. I don't want him to fucking drive me around. I never want him to fucking give me money. I don't want him to fucking have me. I never want him to fucking do anything for me anymore. You understand? I mean, fuck off totally from my life. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, that's how it is, yeah? I understand Jesus Christ is saying to me, I have to calm down. But the thing is, I feel like that. I never want to kill anybody. I'm never killing anybody. You understand? I'm grateful for what he's done for me. I'm grateful for that. But as soon as your fucking child has to fucking leave the car because you're fucking so angry at him, and I mean, if you're fucking so fucking angry at your child, then your fucking child is going to leave the car just like I have with my biological dad. And then your fucking child wants you to fucking die, move away from this fucking world as quickly as possible because you fucking have all the misery for the world of this child that you fucking made. Because of your fucking life and how fucking much you fucking make excuses about your fucking life and how fucking poor you are. I mean, that's your fucking fault. And stop fucking being angry at other people for your fucking life. I mean, fucking take ownership. I mean, fucking go and responsibility your asshole in life. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, fucking own up to your fucking ability. And fucking own up to yourself. And stop fucking looking at other people and fucking being at other people angry. And he's fucking very happy when I fucking left the car. And he's looking at me like fucking he's very happy, yeah? I mean, fuck off and die, mate. I mean, for fuck's sake. And that's how it is. I love life. I don't want him around me. I mean, he's fucking very happy when I left the car. I mean, I see his face. He's fucking looking at me like he's very happy. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, he's fucking the opposite. But bro, she's the fucking opposite. Bro, when I fucking sit in the car with him, I mean, he's fucking very angry at me when I sit next to him. But when I fucking move away from him, he's fucking very happy, mate. I don't lie. Bro, she's fucking very happy when I move away from him. Oh. You understand? And that's how it is. I mean, for fuck's sake. I never want him around me anymore, mate. I fucking learned from it. I had to fucking run away from him, man. I had to run away fucking 3-4 times around him. I had to run away from him. I'm fucking running away from him all my life now. I'm fucking running away from this guy. Or it was my biological mama. Or she fucking ran away from him. Because he's so fucking of a killer, mate. I understand? Bro, she's never a killer. Bro, she's never a killer yet. Bro, she's never a killer yet. But he's like a fucking killer, mate. You understand? I mean, he's like one. I understand? But guess what, bro? He's never a killer, though. Bro, she's never like one. Bro, she's never like one. Bro, I'm better than that. I said everything is the word I in my words. Bro, everything I said is the word I only. Bro, it's more how I feel. Bro, she must understand. to never ever label other people with any kind of numbers as some kind of word, because otherwise that's what comes true. Understand? So make sure you understand that he fucking gets angry at me for fucking being around him. I don't want to fucking be around him. Regardless of how many fucking times he can drive me around, I never fucking need you in my life, man. I don't fucking need your accommodation, man. When you have accommodation, I mean, fucking big deal, man. When you have free accommodation for me, I mean, fucking big deal, man. I'll get myself a fucking 9-to-5 job. I don't fucking need to live around you either. I don't fucking need to live around you, man. I don't fucking need your free accommodation that you give. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, go and fucking die today, please. I don't fucking need you, man, at all. I don't fucking need you. I don't fucking need anybody of this world. I just need I only. I mean, do you understand? I always need Jesus Christ information, that's it. You understand? I need Jesus Christ information, mate. That's information. I realize that information that hurt me in my life. I mean, Jesus Christ information never hurt me in my life. You understand? I'm just happier. I'm happier away from him. I'm happier away from him. You understand? I mean, that's why I fucking move out of the car quickly. When you hear him, I mean, you can fucking see it, mate. I never want to fucking record him anymore. I never want to fucking record him. I never want to fucking call him. I never want to fucking message him. I never fucking want to be around him anymore. I don't want to fucking ask him a question anymore. I don't want to fucking talk to him anymore. I don't want to fucking see him anymore in this life. That's it. I don't want to fucking see him anymore. Understand? I just want to see my word I only. And that's how I fucking see my life now. I mean, he can fucking die quickly. Understand? That's how it is. I mean, fuck off. Understand? And that's it, man. That's what my Bolshevik dad's teaching me today. Or she's teaching me to get away the fuck away from these people that is something like him in life. And get the fuck away from that rubbish in life. Understand? That's rubbish for me. Understand? But guess what? The fucking attitude of his life is fucking rubbish for me. Understand? I mean, guess what? I'm grateful for everything he's done for me. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful that. I'm grateful for everything that he's given me. But the fucking way that I have to fucking move away from him is fucking... I have to move away from him like that? I mean, guess what? I mean, that's great. I have to move away from him. That's fucking excellent. I mean, that's fucking excellent that I have to move away from him. But the rubbish attitude he has in life, I don't want to be around that fucking rubbish attitude, bro. I mean, understand? This is a fucking rubbish attitude in life. Where your fucking kids have to run away from you and never be with you ever again because you're so fucking angry at them, then fucking that's a rubbish attitude, mate. And it's never the rubbish attitude of the kids who run away from you. Because you may be angry at them. And you're never rubbish. I mean nobody's rubbish, really. Understand? But guess what? Approach the rubbish attitude. I never want to be around rubbish people in life. Approach my brother's dad has a rubbish attitude. I mean fucking rubbish. I don't want to be around rubbish. Understand? I just want to be around the word I. This guy's fucking so dangerous, man. But she never fucking gets angry. He gets fucking angry at everybody, mate. But he has a girlfriend. Well, she has a girlfriend. I mean, how the fuck does he have a girlfriend? I mean, how's my bulge without have a girlfriend, then? When the guy's fucking angry at everything, mate. When he's fucking angry at her, mate, as well. You understand? When he gets fucking angry at me like this, I mean, imagine how much fucking he gets angry at his girlfriend. Well, for fuck's sake. I mean, why does she want to be with him for? I never want to fucking be around him. When his fucking son never wants to be around him. Let alone the fucking girlfriend of his. I mean, who the fuck do you trust? I mean, do you trust the fucking son of the father, or do you trust the girlfriend of the father? I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, you have to trust the son more than the fucking woman who's with him in life. I mean, for fuck's sake, yeah? I mean, the fucking son's going to teach you more about his biological dad than the fucking woman he's fucking. Understand? Promise you. That fucking woman that's with him is going to teach you far less than the fucking son of the father. Understand? I'm fucking his child. I mean, I'll grow up fucking with him more than fucking she did in life. I have to fucking move away from him like this. Understand? I don't want to fucking be around him. And she's gonna say, nah, he's fucking nice to me. He's fucking nice to you. Man, fuck off. And get the fuck out of my face. I mean, guess what? I have no fucking hate for anybody. Understand? I have no fucking hate for anybody. I love everything. I love everything, mate. Well, that's the thing, yeah?
You don't get charged for anything to change.
I have no fucking hate for anything. I mean, I'm making sure all the time. I can see straight away these fucking idiots around me over here. I see the fucking angry people. So, they're all fucking angry people. I just want to fucking move away from these people, mate. They're all fucking looking for trouble, mate. You understand? They all fucking want trouble because of how fucking much they blame other people for their life. And because they blame people, or else because they're blaming other people because of their life. Or else I just want to understand to feel safer. And when I feel safer, I'm just away from other people as much as I can be. I'm on the fucking move. I'm just fucking moving along. When you guys have the fucking representation of Danny Milivojevic relationship with his fucking father, mate. I mean, you can fucking see that, mate. I mean, you can see the friendship over here. I mean, you can straight away see how that feels. And how that feels is, I can straight away see how I feel about everything. You understand? I mean, a fucking homeless man never fucking approaches you other than to ask you for money only. You understand? When you think they fucking try to grace you, do you think they try to look up to you? Do you think that fucking homeless people try to look up to you? Or should, nah, man. Or should they fucking look up to you when they ask you for money? And that's the only fucking time they'll look after you, man. When the homeless people on the floor, when they think they're better than you or something. I see a homeless man on the floor, and he fucking thinks he's better than me. For some reason. And he fucking thinks he's better than me, and he's fucking homeless. I mean, fucking wake up a bit. I mean, fucking wake up a bit. When you have to fucking go to rich people to ask them about how to live a better life, mate. But they never want to do that because they're homeless. When they're homeless people, they fucking think they're all fucking bad. When a homeless woman on the floor never wants to go for a rich man who fucking looks in a suit or something like that. Because she's homeless. I mean, fucking big deal, man. I mean, you understand? I mean, but she'll go to a rich man to say for 10 cents. I mean, do you have 10 cents for me? And she's like that. I mean, she's like that. I mean, she's such a woman, huh? I mean, she'll go and ask you for 10 cents, but then when you're fucking walking like this around the street and you have a fucking business suit and you're fucking looking sexy and you have a Ferrari and the homeless woman over there never wants to approach you. But she never wants to approach you. Because you have a Ferrari and you have a fucking suit and you look great. And she fucking treat you like crap because she never wants to approach you to talk to you. You understand? And she's unaware of what you're doing, yeah? I mean, when you see a rich man or woman that's better than you and everything, when you go up to them and look up to them and say, how the fuck did you do this? How the fuck did you do this? I mean, give me some information, sir, about what did you do to get those shoes? I mean, what did you do to get the Ferrari? I mean, what did you do to get Jesus Christ in your life like this? You understand? But fucking homeless woman and man never fucking want to look up to people who are never homeless, but they want to come up to you to ask for $1. I mean, fucking $1, huh? I mean, for fuck's sake. You understand? So make sure you understand that in life. I mean, anyway, I'm fucking having much more of a fucking safe time. I have fucking much more insurance being away from my biological dad. I don't want to fucking, I'm pretty sure from that moment, I'll learn from it. I never again want him to drive me around anymore. I'm pretty sure I never again want him to drive me anywhere around. I never want to be with him in a car anymore. Russia, if he says something for me to be in a car with him, Russia, I say I have something better to do. I have something better to do. And guess what? I promise you that from this point on, I feel that I'm ready something much more. Russia, if he asks me something more, I mean, I make sure I move away, totally. Understand? Because I never want to fucking even say yes to him, in a way. Understand? Because I never want to fucking be around him, totally. And that's the thing, yeah? But guess what? I promise you, it's much more how I feel that I'm moving away from him, totally now. Understand? I never want to fucking say yes to him. Understand? But guess what? I promise you have to say yes to everybody. I promise you, Jesus Christ says over here that you have to say yes to everybody. But as soon as you say no, I promise you, Jesus Christ says, I promise you, if you say no to him, then it feels like you are moving away from him. Understand? I promise you, although Jesus Christ says that say yes to yourself and everybody in life. I promise you, Jesus Christ says that if you have to say yes in terms of life, then you're good. And if you say no, then Jesus Christ says that if you say no to people, then it means that maybe you have misery for them. I have no misery for him. I'll say yes to him. I'll say yes to him. But guess what? Or else that Jesus Christ says that if he wants you to do something, or if other people want you to do something with them, or you say yes, or go another way. I mean, guess what, bro? It's much more how Jesus Christ says that if you do what they ask, or Jesus Christ says never do what they ask. Or now Jesus Christ says never do what they ask of you. I mean, go and do what you ask of yourself only. I mean, understand? Or if my biological dad says something about me being in the car with him, or should I say, hey, I have something better to do? Or it's a yes, but guess what? It's a yes, but I have something better to do now. Understand? And probably Jesus Christ says that if you want to say that to him, or it's much better for you to understand that. Or that's how it is. Understand? We never say no. Jesus Christ says never say no, but say yes. And say yes to people, but for myself, or else for every question my biological dad has about me being with him, I have something better to do now. I didn't want to be around him at all. I'd rather be alone. Which that's a difference maker. So I'm making sure anyway, I'm learning quickly about what I can do to live life. But living life is different for me. I'm making sure I have a car park here. I'm making sure that's a car park right there. It's close for me too. Make sure that what I want to do is just go in here, have a nice and beautiful car park. I have many car parks around here. I'll go around here and do some car parks. I have a nice and beautiful time right here. But I have Miss Laxton as well to see today. But guess what? I mean, that's why I go to Miss Laxton first, mate. I probably go to Miss Laxton first, or that'll be for today. I have nice and beautiful cars over here that I can do as well. Making sure I understand straight away that I said to Miss Laxton today I go and see her. So I just go to Cabramatta train station, I just walk her to the school there, and I just let her be, man. You understand? That's how it is, man. I'm teaching you life over here. I'm teaching you life experience, for fuck's sake. I mean, that's how it is. I understand. So every single day, I'm focusing on understanding that you have to understand other people and what they experience about my bullshit dad. It's totally true. But with me, I'll show you, it's totally true as well. When they call me a facade, mate. Or should I say, no, but he treats me good. But he treats me, I mean, look how he treats me. And look how he treats me. I mean, yes, he treats so good. Man, look how he treats me. You understand? And look, I mean, guess what? I mean, he treats me good too. He treats me good too. That he allows me to get out of the car and never kill me. Or yes. I never want to be around him like that. Or they never say how angry he is. Or if you ask Mira Kunyanic, does he get angry? Or she has to say yes. But she never tells you that. Or she never tells you that, mate. Or she says, no, he's very good. And she says only that about him. But she never owns up to the truth. I mean, guess what? She owns up to the truth. But it's more how I understand. I have no hate for her, but there's more I can say over here about her. That she never believes me and what I say, in my words. I promise you. My words. She call you a facade if you believe me. I mean, Mira Kunyanic call you a facade if you believe me in life. I mean, or she spits at the graves of everybody who believes Danny Milivojevic. You understand? And move on. And that's how I feel, and that's how it is. So no matter what, that's her attitude. And her attitude rubbish. And move on. I love it. Promise you though, guess what? Promise you, she has a rubbish attitude. I promise you. I realize toward me. Promise you, she has a rubbish attitude toward me, and that's how it is. But she also has a good attitude toward me too. I mean, she's both rubbish and fucking good. I mean, I'm just good to you. I promise you. I'm always good, only. You understand? I promise you, if you're talking about other people, then say they're fucking bad and good. And that's it. I promise you, show the bad sides of them and good sides of them. And answer fucking good. I promise you, it's all good now. You understand? Because that's what you need to do in daily life. Whew. I'm so glad I left my biological dad 2 years ago. I left him 2 years ago, mate. I went a better direction. And because I go a better direction for myself, I focus upon understanding to just go away from people as much as I can. Because I have something better to do always. And because I'm doing better anyway than them, making sure I'm focusing on myself, making sure I can always sit, I can relax, and I can do something that helps me grow, man. But what helps me grow is a greater life. And I'm here at the train station now. I'm just walking it the whole time. Making sure you understand me and my life now. I'm learning something along the way of being with other people. And I never want him around. I hope he fucking dies today, my biological dad. I hope my fucking biological dad dies today. I want him to die straight away. I never fucking need him around me. First, I can always afford everything. First, they're over there and they're fucking saying how somebody cannot afford something. First, if somebody says that other people can never afford something, first, it's because they can never afford it, mate. I mean, never say that other people can never afford anything. Everybody can afford life. Everybody can afford. I mean, what's better to say, that people can afford or never afford? It's much better to say that people can afford. I mean, in a sense, so the whole point of life is to focus on understanding that you have to go and do greater, and focus on doing audio programs along the way, and just make sure that you always talking around life and talking about a better way of life for yourself, so you can actually go and study upon what's happening for yourself. And as I talk more and more, I feel I understand straight away how people are, and I can see straight away how violent other people are and why they're violent, because I can see how they're walking. And I can see straight away how as soon as a woman comes up to me and a man's behind her, he fucking goes into her in a way that he's trying to tell you that it's his woman or it's his woman or something, and he fucking needs to hold her hand in front of you to prove it. You understand? And that's how it is. But it's more how you can see straight away that Jesus Christ never needs to do that in the first place. When Jesus Christ says, let her walk, man. When Jesus Christ says, let her walk totally, without you having to fucking hold her hand. That's what Jesus Christ says. You understand? I mean, do you understand how violent they are? And they're very violent people. They're very violent people when I see it, because they have to hold the woman's hand in front of you and look at you in the fucking eye to fucking tell you that it's his woman. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, yeah, but Jesus Christ never has to hold her hand in the first place. You understand? Jesus Christ never has to hold her hand in the first place. And he says she's for free. She's free woman. You understand? But the guy has to hold her hand to say she's with me. And she's with me, mate. When you don't fucking understand me, that she's with me. I mean, I understand you, man. I mean, you understand, because that's how they look violent, mate. I understand straight away the Islander people and the black people are like this. They hold the woman's hand in front of you and they fucking death stare you, mate. And they death stare you, and all they're fucking doing is death staring you to tell you, hey, man, this is my fucking woman, mate. I mean, fucking big deal, mate. I mean, fucking big deal, mate. I mean, white men, or as white people and black people do it. You understand? Pretty much everybody does it. You understand? And that's how it is. I understand, but Jesus Christ says, hey, I mean, she's for free, man. I mean, do you want her? When Jesus Christ says, do you want her? I mean, go have it, man. And Jesus Christ is for free like this. I mean, go have this woman. I'll give it to you. I'll give you this woman for free. And Jesus Christ is like that, yeah? So, that's much more of how you have to be. And you have to be more like Jesus Christ. So, I'm understanding every single time, we're just going to upload this content so I can do better.